Hi kids, Heidi here. Welcome to Restyle Secrets YouTube channel. I've discovered that I'm really supposed to have an intro, like something I say every time other than hi kids, Heidi here. And, describing who I am and what I'm doing. And I'm selling stuff on the internet and buying it in thrift stores. So there, how's that for an intro? No, it sucks. And I'm also supposed to do the slides and have music, and I'm thinking about it. How's that for a really slackery promise? Speaking of slacking, this video is 2 weeks following my last video. And that's probably because I haven't been shopping much. And that's probably because I've been kind of purging my store. I decided to mostly get out of the breakables business. And so I went through and took out a whole bunch of, little bowls and vases and cups and stuff, and decided to give that back to Goodwill for someone else to have a whack at it. I also put together a box for the Real. I think I sent them 12 or 13 pieces. And I pulled out a bunch of very old stuff to send a thread up. And if they can't sell it, then it's their problem. I'm not going to get that stuff back. So it feels good to be kind of freshened up for the new year and springtime. And I typically, when I'm trying to grow my store, is when I get the best sales, because I'm really doing more and being more diligent about shopping and listing. And I had reached about 705, 710 listings pretty regularly, and that's kind of my max capacity. So I took out probably 40, maybe 40 or so things, and sent them to consignment or donated them. So I'm going to begin the climb again and see how we do. So I have a small haul for you today, and we'll talk about this thing in a little while. But in the meantime, I want you to be imagining, if you had to wear that, where would you go? So the first item in my haul, do I have any more intro things to say? Well, they'll come up as I think of them. So first, you know me and my vintage weakness. And sadly, my weakness doesn't come up with things like vintage Dior or Big E Levi's, but I thought this was pretty cute. So I found this purse or handbag, and I was drawn, of course, to the leather, which turns out is tegu lizard. And don't Google what a tegu lizard looks like in real life, because they're not attractive people. But then I noticed that it had the metal frame construction and a really great gold chain strap. So it's a cute little shoulder bag. And I figured it was vintage. So I opened it up inside, and the clasp works just beautifully. It's not loose or bent or anything. And I looked inside, and I saw the name Bellstone. And I thought, ooh, is this leather lined, really? So I looked up Bellstone, and sure enough, Bellstone made handbags in the 50s and 60s. Frequently in Belgium, they were manufactured. And so for $3, which is what purses usually go for at my store, unless it's a brand they think is fabulous, like Nine West, they mark those up. But this was $3. And so let me tell you what I found about this lizard skin, and it is lambskin leather lined Bellstone handbag. The only flaw inside is a little watermark in the corner. Can you see that? But otherwise, it's just immaculate. There's no ink or lipstick or anything. So, listings. I found one just like this listed on Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay. Various prices, but it's the same bag. But it is damaged. One of the seams here is open, so it's let go. And that's listed for $50. There's one just like this for sale on eBay for $165. Terapeak for the brand shows average sales of $52, ranging from $10.99 to $299 over the last year. But the highest prices come from black alligator or brown crocodile bags, and this is a lizard bag. I noticed some people in their listings put alligator and crocodile, and it's like, it's one or the other. It's not both. But many of the bags that have sold don't have chains, so does that make mine better or not as good? It seems like gold chains are popular right now, right? Let me know what you think. So I've got this listed, and I was going to go 95. I think I ended up going 125, but we'll see what interest. It's had a few views. I think it'll be take a very long time to sell. Maybe some stylist for a production company will need it for their 60s TV show, but I just thought it was cool, and for $3 I could not pass it up. So Bellstone is the name of that bag. Okay, that's enough about that. Oh yeah, hi, I'm here. I need to go over there and get a sip of pop. Just a minute. I need an end table. Yeah, I need so much. I need a whole studio instead of just this little corner of my room. So, oh, let's go on. This is a suede skirt with a little flare. It's not a super full skirt, but it is beautiful. Really nice quality leather. And it's Max Mara weekend. I know it's the wrong time of year, but that's okay. For what did I pay? $3. I couldn't leave a Max Mara suede skirt. If I can't sell it in the fall, I'll send it to the Real. I'm gonna list this for $50, but it's just got this cute little flippy thing going on. Very pretty. Got a couple pairs of jeans, which I don't get a lot for, 17 to 25. These are Levi's 712 slim. I see my assistant wrote 721 on my list. I better make sure that the draft is written correctly. 712 slim, and so they're not as skinny, and they're a little narrower than straight, which now that skinny jeans are going away, did you hear? I'm so grateful because they're not my best luck. But anyway, they're just ordinary jeans. I'm gonna list them for $22. These are American Eagle jeans. You don't need to see that either. And these are what? They're called skinny. They've got a little bit of pocket distressing and a little bit of, now these are not salt stains, strangely. So there's some distressing on the thing, and they're, I don't know, they look like salt stains, don't they? If you don't live in a part of the world where salt is a wintertime thing, then you might not know what salt stains even are. We put salt on stuff so that we don't go in the ditch or fall on our butts when we walk on icy sidewalks. So ice melt, basically. But when your clothes get wet and there's ice melt in the mix, it dries with a nice little white stain. These are not salt stains because I washed this and they come right out. Who knows? American Eagle. Geez, it's gonna be one of those meandering all over hell. Focus, Heidi. American Eagle. I'm gonna list those for $22. Oh, do you like little doggy print things? Do you remember the sausage dog shirt? It sold so quickly, but I think it was because it was organic sausage dogs. What else would they be? Anyway, this is Torrid. What's the size? 2, so a 2X. It's just a gray button front shirt with a nice short sleeve for summer. And those are corgis. Corgis in bow ties, which is, you know, how they really prefer to get around town. I just thought that was cute. Torrid dog print shirt with corgis on it. This, I just love finding some really quality thing that no one's ever heard of and takes forever to sell, but it's so beautiful. So here we have a shirt, and the brand is, it's TY-LR. I'm gonna pronounce it Tyler. And if you disagree with me, super, just make a comment. Oh, and do the other YouTube things, the liking and subscribing and the bell ringing and the commenting. You can just pause right now and do all that, and I'll wait. Okay, so Tyler. So what this is a beautiful white shirt, and it was not quite white everywhere when I got it, but OxyClean is Heidi's best friend. So I got out the makeup around the neck, and I got out the little bit of bushness on the cuff. So it's a wrap shirt. It's got a little button here, and then in there is another little button. And so it's a deep V-neck with a shawl collar, and it's got beautiful, oh, hold on, I'm not making them look beautiful, French cuffs with button cufflinks, and these come out. I took them out when I washed the shirt. And the stock photo that I found, which shocks me that I found a stock photo because the company's actually not in business anymore. In the stock photo, the model was, these were not in, and she had unrolled it, and so the cuffs came down to like here, and she looked very sultry with her hands all covered up. But I don't use stock photos. eBay really punishes you for them. So this shirt, new, I found Tyler as a brand being discussed on a fashion blog in 2016, and they were all excited about it as a new career wear company from Australia. And blouses were like $150 to $180. So it feels really nice. It's got some stretch in it, and it would be so great under a long line blazer. The model had it tucked in high-waisted pants, right up almost to the button. So, boy, if I had a model and a stylist, I could really do great things with this. So I'm going to try it at 50, just in case there's somebody out there that is dying to replace their Tyler blouse that they bought 4 years ago. Yeah, I'll probably have it a year from now. Oh, here's an idea. I had an idea. Tell me what you think of it. To go back to one of my first hauls, not the very first one, because, Lord, that was dreadful. But together we would watch, kind of fast-forward-y, one of my old hauls, and then I could discuss what had sold. Would that be kind of a different way to do a what sold video? I would call it a rehaul. What do you think? We could just zoopity-zoopity-zoop, and then I'd show the thing, and I'd be talking about what I'd listed for, and then me, in the present-day Heidi, would tell you what I did sell it for, or if I didn't sell it. I don't know. Is that a terrible idea? Tell me what you think of the idea of a rehaul. So here's an item for the mature woman, or, I don't know, the young girl who wants to channel her mother. It is a Talbot's linen chambray blazer. So chambray is when the colored thread goes one direction and the white threads go the other direction. That makes what's called a chambray weave. And usually we just see it in a blue chambray shirt, but chambray can be linen and it can be red. It's got buttons and it's a 2-button jacket. I think this is a great summer blazer. It looks pink, but because it's white and red, that's why you get the pink effect. It's got great top stitching, little minor shoulder pads for a nice construction. I think because it's linen and it's a kind of a fun summer jacket, I think that'll do okay. I'm gonna list it for 30. This is nice. This is Cabana Life, and it's a dress. Ooh, see it? Okay. And it's got embroidery at the neck and the hem, and it's stretchy. And here's the best part. It's a sunscreen dress. So this has a UPF protection of 50. So it's kind of like a rash guard you can wear out to dinner. Cabana Life sun resistant dress. Sun resistant, no. We'll just call it sun protection. I'm gonna list that for 25. Isn't that cute? I paid $5 for that. Dresses at my Goodwills are $5.99, and I had, you know, a little discount for my seniorness or whatever. The rest of what I'm going to show you, the average cost of goods is $3, because I had a 20% off coupon on senior day at one of the Goodwills. So the average cost is $3, but some of the items I paid like $4.40 for, and some of them $1.59 for. So just average $3. I actually don't average in my expense sheet. I know the exact cost of every single item when I do the profits. So let's go on with these. So here is a top from Lulu's. It's a small Lulu's, but isn't this a cute kind of peasant style top? It's kind of a gauzy fabric, but it's fully lined, and it's got a little tiny cap sleeve with bows on it that you can tie, and then this elastic, so you could wear it off the shoulder, you could wear it as a boat neck, and it's nice and long, so it would almost entirely cover your little tiny short shorts. That's from Lulu's. I'm going to list that for $25. Here's a brand I'd never heard of, but so you might want to watch for it. It's She Beast. Oh. It's a cycling brand. Okay, find the label. Okay. Actually, you know how there's not there. Should I edit all that part? Probably. Okay, let me show you She Beast. Okay, here it is on the back. She Beast. And these are called the Board Rider. Turn it around. Board Rider Capri. So they're cycling pants, and they have a removable padded short inside. Ooh. And that comes out with little snaps. So it's a Board Rider Capri cycling short. And from She Beast, I'm gonna list them for $25, but I'll probably sell them for $20. That little tiny zipper makes it look like the rise is very small, but it's actually kind of a mid-rise. And they have zip pockets on the back, and little knee gussets, so they fit nice around your knees and aren't binding as you pedal. I thought She Beast was a new brand for cycling wear. Tell me if you've ever found it before. What is next? Oh, this is next. So I found this in the sleep section. And sleep, most of it in my store is $2.99. Nightgowns, robes, flannel pajama pants, whatever. And this was in the sleep section. So I guess it could be a robe. Especially if you had ostrich feather slide-on slippers to go with it. These are all sequins and beads all the way around the neck. Okay, let's take it down and show you. So you can get an idea. Oh, the glitter is blinding. And the brand is Shrey. And then it's new with tags from someplace called Carabella. And Carabella describes this, wait for it, fuchsia beaded tie front cover-up. This is not for the bedroom, it's for the pool deck. These are for people who go to the pool and don't get wet. We know those people. And if you're one of those people, good for you for going to the pool. Don't forget your pina colada and your wide-brimmed sun hat and your fabulous, expensive glasses. Sunglasses, okay? So this is a cover-up. And when I look it up on Google, no one's ever heard of Carabella, and no one's ever heard of Shrey. But because I paid $2.99 minus 20%, I had to have it. What do you think? Did I make a mistake? Let's make a bet on how many years it'll take Heidi to sell this swim cover-up / nightgown robe cover-up. Now that's a versatile garment. It takes you from sunshine to bedtime. Huh? That's how I'm going to market it. This is the only thing you need to take when you go on your cruise. With a little black dress underneath. It's perfect for dinner with the captain on a cruise ship. Yes, I think I really got a score here. I paid about $1.59. I can't wait to sell that. Okay, move on. Oh, this is slightly better in the sleep section. And again, I paid $2.99. It's a little cotton robe from, I would say, Eloise, because I knew someone named Eloise years ago. And that's, oh, stop. And that's how she, Eloise. But she said Eloise. Some people might say Eloise. So what do you say? I don't know what anthropology says, but that's where this came from. So it's new with tag, a little cotton robe with lavender roses on it and pink eyelet trim. It still has the belt, which is great news. I'm going to list that for $35. A robe from Anthropology. Or this. You decide. Next. Oh, this was, I usually take a quick whiz through the bras, especially if there's anything new with tags or really super glamorous and sexy. But I found this, and I was struck by the sturdiness of the fabric and the fact that there were 5 hooks. And so I looked it up. It's called Marina Recovery, and I think this is a post-surgical bra. And so I looked up the comps, and it looks like I can get maybe $20 or $25 for it. So, Marina Recovery. I have also sold postpartum recovery, probably for people who'd had cesarean sections or something. Leggings with super compression in the belly region. So, it's kind of interesting to find those specialty items because people can't necessarily find them at a good price. So those bras are probably over $100 when they're new, and I will have a great bargain on it. Next is a pair of jeans from Athleta, and they're a size 10, older tag. But these are the, what are they called? Dry dipper jeans. And there's a little bit of stretch in them, but they're very dark indigo. And Athleta has a following. I have no trouble selling Athleta at all. They've got a little drawstring in the front, which is unusual for blue jeans, right? You can cinch them up. And I think they'd be great for hiking and maybe some rugged camping. Not a skinny leg, but definitely a slim leg. So the dry dipper jeans from Athleta. I'm going to list those for $25 or $30. And I have another pair of jeans. I don't know why I'm buying jeans going into summer. Well, now, not your daughter's jeans. I generally don't look them up. I don't pick them up. But these were new with tags, and I was getting a pretty good price. So not your daughter's jeans. They're size 14. They're stretchy, and they're called the Claire trouser, and they were new with tags. There it is. And I don't oh, the MSRP on these, they have them on the website right now, $108. They're a wide leg, a little bit flared even from the knee, but definitely a wide leg trouser jean, which, you know, as we inch back to going to work, maybe people still have jean day at work in the office and they need a pair of trouser jeans. I'm going to list these for $30 or $40. So I'm going to see how they do, and I think I'm going to do some more research about Not Your Daughter's jeans and see if there are particular ones. Maybe I should just stop flipping past them all the time. I tend to only look for Levi's. Yeah, I really tend to only look for Levi's because they do sell quickly. So I have 3 skirts in this haul. The first one was the Max Mara Suede Skirt, which is, this is the wrong season for it. Then the one after this is a faux leather skirt, also the wrong season. But this is exactly the right season for this skirt. It's Gap, it's linen, it's a maxi skirt, with a very seductive slit in the back. And it's a drawstring waist, so it's a size medium, but you could make it whatever size you wanted with the drawstring waist. I'm going to list this for $20 to $25. Here's a tip. When I looked up comps for this, I was very disappointed. And I thought, well, maybe it's just because it's Gap. So I went and looked at linen skirts for some of the other brands that I sell quite a bit of, like J. Jill, or Talbot's, or even Eileen Fisher. And all of the recent comps for linen skirts are lower than they were when I sold a lot of linen last summer, spring and summer. So don't forget, when you're looking at comps, the most recent sales are things that sold out of season. So people were willing to get rid of them because they'd probably been sitting around since last season. So I'm not going to price these where the current comps are. I'm going to wait until April when people start shopping for linen again, and I'm going to get the price that I want. So rather than $15, I'm going to get $20 or $25 for this Gap linen skirt. Naturally, for other brands, you might get much more. So if you're selling swimwear right now, even tank tops, running, lightweight running clothing, things to wear outdoors or that are just spring and summer sales, be very careful about comping or pricing too low, just because the comps you're looking at are for December and January and February when they're out of season, and they go for clearance prices, right? So, or you could price them low and sell them right away and make way more money than I am. So, grain of salt. Whenever people say take what I say with a grain of salt, it always makes me think of a margarita. You? Okay. So here's that other out of season skirt. It's from Zara. It is faux black leather with big silver tone snaps all the way up the front. It is cut very similarly to that Max Mara skirt, which is to say it's not super full, but it's wider than an A-line. And it is, I think it's cute, but wrong season. So I'm going to list that for $25 to $30. I found it on Zara's website as a midi skirt, but not as the knee-length skirt. And I can't find any comps on this skirt. I have not seen this at all. Nobody has it for sale. Nobody has sold it. So $30, I don't know what I should do. Oh, and I'm finally seeing some swim in the thrift stores. So I got this Landsand Tankini top with an underwire bra. Very pretty. So I advise you when you're buying swim, don't buy ugly ones. Get cute ones. If it looks, I don't know, hot pink and orange and yellow, they're not really going. Just classic colors and styles. Well, again, grain of salt, margarita. Every time I say margarita, you'll know. Do as I say, not as I do. No. But my 3 favorite brands in swim: Miracle Suit, Landsand, and LL Bean. There are people who follow them. There are obviously lots of fabulous swim brands, but they don't have them in my Goodwill stores. But the 3 brands that I can usually find, Athleta, I always love their swim, but it doesn't sell as fast as Landsand and LL Bean and Miracle Suit. So I'm going to list that for $25. I almost always get an offer for $17, $18, $19, $20 on my swim tankini tops, and a little more for one-piece suits. This is not going to sell for much at all, but it was cute, and I probably paid $1.49 for it. It's a Life is Good muscle tee or tank top with some beach chairs. It's called the Crusher Tee, size medium. I just want some summer in my store. I had another Life is Good t-shirt that had Jake on the front with kicking a soccer ball, but my granddaughter wanted it, so yay, she got to keep that. Here is something from Oakley. It's a women's pink striped polo. I'll probably put golf in as a keyword, maybe tennis. It's really nice fabric. Oakley makes very good quality. Doesn't get a lot of following, but I'll ask 20 and we'll see what I get for that. Almost to the end of my little pile, and I'm kind of sad. I've missed you guys and I don't want it to be over, so how can I stall? What can I talk about? I got nothing. Okay, let's finish up. This is another little bit of summer. It's a Talbot's split V-neck top, and that is all embroidery. Isn't that pretty? It's just a nice cotton top from Talbot's. I'm gonna list that for 20 or 25, but I probably won't get any more than 15. And this adorable little thing. How sweet is this? It's a little tiny blue stripe with a cap sleeve. Just a really light and airy blouse with that ruffle and a keyhole back. It's from Banana Republic. I'm gonna list it for 20. So, no, other than this, no huge money makers. Maybe the Max Mara skirt, but it's, again, it's the wrong season. So, I really should do some listing today and maybe some more shopping tomorrow. And I definitely won't let it go 2 weeks before I come back and see you again. I've gotten some new subscribers, some new friends I made on Clubhouse, and I'm really grateful that you came and checked out my channel. And hopefully this won't scare you away. And of course, all my old reliables. No, you're not old. You're in the prime of your life and fabulous looking to boot. Anyway, my pre-existing friends, no, that sounds like a medical condition. I'm so glad you're here. I had a good time, and thanks for coming. Bye, kids.